You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Wednesday the 24th of June, 2026. It is 3 days after the summer solstice. It is 90 days before the autumn equinox. In today's episode, damselflies, an aqueduct, the dancing plague, the longest tennis game, Lionel Messi, Merlin the duck, and more. Today's forecast, sunny. High near 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. Northwest wind around 8 miles per hour. The sun rises today at 5:25 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:58 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:31 p.m., civil twilight ends at 9:04 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 9:47 p.m. The length of daytime today is 10 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 77% full at midday. The moon sets today at 1:34 a.m., and then it rises again at 3:01 p.m. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 2:04 a.m., 27 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:14 a.m., 1 meter 22. In the afternoon, low tide, 12:35 p.m., 30 centimeters. In the evening, high tide, 8:12 p.m., 1 meter 52. In our shared realm of plants and animals, while dragonflies have been seen in abundance in the last few weeks, their smaller relatives, the damselflies, have been a little harder to spot. They have similar body shapes, but damselflies are able to fold their double wings close to their bodies when at rest. A day or two ago, a damselfly was seen on Broadway. Probably a fragile forktail, it had a thin, long, dark body and translucent wings. As the see-through wings flapped rapidly, they were almost invisible, so the fly looked like a little black straight line floating in the air. Damselflies are harmless to us, but they are fierce carnivores, eating mosquitoes, gnats, and flies. They capture these in mid-flight with their hind legs covered with fine hair, and they can devour their prey while they are in flight. Commemorations. On this day in the year 109, the Aqua Traiana was inaugurated in the city of Rome. The aqueduct brought clean water from Lake Bracciano, 40 kilometers from the city. The emperor naturally named it after himself. On this day in the year 1374, an outbreak of choreomania began in the city of Aachen in what is today Germany. Choreomania, or dancing plague, induced hallucinations, and sufferers twitched and jumped uncontrollably, dancing and dancing until they collapsed from exhaustion. It was the first instance of the dancing plague, which rapidly spread to other parts of the region. No one knows what caused it, although a kind of mass hysteria is the most likely explanation. On this day in 2010, the longest match in tennis history finally ended. It was a first-round men's singles match at Wimbledon between the American John Isner and the Frenchman Nicolas Mahut. The match began at 6:13 p.m. on the 22nd of June. Play was suspended when the sun set, resuming the next day at 2:05 p.m., but the two were still tied at 9:09 p.m. when the light failed once more. On the 24th, they resumed play, and an hour later, Isner beat Mahut 70-68 after they had played 183 games. The match lasted a total of 11 hours, 5 minutes. Since then, the rules have been adjusted, so such a thing could never happen again. Today, we wish a happy birthday to Lionel Messi, born this day in 1987 in Rosario, Santa Fe, Argentina. He is arguably the best player in the world, and just this Monday scored a goal that set the record for most goals of all time in the World Cup. This year's contest is his 6th World Cup appearance. Happy birthday, Lionel Messi. In our preparations for the 4th of July, we offer you these words of the American suffragist Elizabeth Cady Stanton, which she wrote in 1886. She said this: I am weary seeing our laboring classes so wretchedly housed, fed, and clothed, while thousands of dollars are wasted every year over unsightly statues. If these great men must have outdoor memorials, let them be in the form of handsome blocks of buildings for the poor. In the World Cup today, Canada faces Switzerland in Vancouver, and Mexico faces the Czech Republic in Mexico City. We also note with delight that Merlin the duck, or Merlin el Pato, has been made Mexico's ambassador to the World Cup. The domestic fowl accompanies his human companions, Carla Gomez and her sons, at the street vending stall they keep in Mexico City. When they dressed Merlin in a miniature jersey of the Mexican national team, he made a sensation. Just a few days ago, Merlin met Claudia Sheinbaum, the president, at the presidential palace. A delightful moment in this year's Copa Mundial. In Quebec, it is la Fête de la Saint-Jean-Baptiste, Fête nationale du Québec. Greetings to our northern neighbors on their annual holiday. And that is the Observatory, Wednesday the 24th of June, 2026.